I ran a competitive Mario Strikers Charge League. You don't know what that is?
Let me break it down for you, Mark.
Mario Strikers Charge is the sequel to the hit Nintendo GameCube 5-on-5 football game, Mario Strikers. It is a hard-hitting, gritty experience that I can best sum up as the opposite of unremarkable. It's striking. I gathered 5 of my friends to manage teams in the Ultimate Charge League, but there are 2 catches. Since everyone is busy with their day-to-day lives, it would not be possible to control the teams that we are playing. So with a little digging through the Mario Strikers Discord, I found a code that allows CPUs to face each other. This will allow us to commentate and watch our teams compete without moving a finger. We started off by discussing how we would draft characters, where the other catch comes in. Now if you have ever played Mario Strikers Charge, you would know there are only 20 characters. So I also decided I would make it a little bit more fun by diversifying the roster. While digging through Game Banana, I found a unique tool where I can change the textures of any character on the roster. I decided to use the tool to add more of a unique experience to this league.
Keep in mind, all of the textures are awful. The season is split up into 5 weeks. Each team plays 2 games per week. As there are only 6 teams, there is no conferences.
Every team will play each other twice, with 1 home game and 1 away game splitting the difference. The stage list consists of all the classic stages, but there will be some surprises that you will see. Now, with all of that being said, let's get started with the draft. The first pick belongs to Naoko. He would go on to select DK to lead the Gigas and 4 red Koopas. Yes, 4 red Koopas. All 4 red Koopas belong to him. He would also get a brown critter to go with DK's color scheme. Next up was me. I selected Petey to lead the Peters. My sidekick group consists of Dark Bones, a red Monty Mole I named Montavious, Red Birdo, and Red Hammer Bro. Following my picks, we have Saber. He will go on to select Waluigi to lead the Zaphiels. I will call them the Zaps to keep it simple. His sidekick core consisted of Purple Koopa Troopa, Purple Shy Guy, Purple Toad, and Purple Boo. Ro would pick Luigi next, and he would lead the Greenheads, with his sidekick core of Green Boos and Green Bones. The 5th pick would go to Shoka, who drafted Diddy Kong to lead an all-pink lineup of Pink Dry Bones, Pink Birdo, Super Saiyan Shy Guy, and Pink Toad. He would also have a unique case at goalie, where Jennifer would lead the team on defense. Last but not least, Threads Agony decided to go Bowser, where he picked up a Cyan Critter, 2 Cyan Monty Moles, and 2 Cyan Shy Guys. Alright, I've kept you all here long enough. Let's finally start with these games.
The first game of the association was an absolute show for the first 2 minutes. Bowser would start off the game scoring the first goal for an early lead.
God, Bowser. Oh shit. Looking like fucking goddamn Ronaldo out here. Holy shit.
But P would answer back with his special Mudslinger and Mega Strike combo to tie the game up 1-1. Later on, with about 3 minutes 40 seconds to go, PD would again rely on the Mudslinger Mega Strike combo to go up 2-1. Bowser would try tying the game up, but he would be frozen by Dark Bones and Red Crew's elite defense.
Oh, damn. Bowser didn't like that one. Oh, shit, Bowser.
A little later on, for the 3rd straight time, PD would go for the same combo, this time getting 2 Mega Strike goals in to go up 4-1. Bowser wouldn't have any chance to come back after this, and the final score would be 7-3, as the Flames just could not handle the offensive onslaught of the Peters. The Zaphiels versus the Greenheads would then follow up. For the first minute of the game, both teams were at a standstill, until one of the Green Bones decided to use a skill shot.
You know, locking Waluigi's team has gotten 4 looks so far to goal. Oh, Dry Bones.
As this would be a pivotal part of the game plan for the Greenheads to utilize these skill shots. Skill shots are basically the sidekicks special. Captains have Mega Strikes, sidekicks have skill shots. The other Green Bones tried to sneak in, but Chomps was not having any of that. But soon on, they would get another skill shot to go up 2-0.
Oh, synergy assist. Oh! Oh! What a score fucking loser, Walt. You don't like to see when an athlete looks like that. What a fucking sore loser.
With 2 minutes left to go in the game, Purple Koopa would lay in the easy headbutt goal to chip away at the score. Rainbows would try to use the skill shot again, twice at that, but he only inflicted damage on Chomps and Purple Toad. Waluigi would then wall off everyone to try and get a Mega Strike goal in.
Waluigi has been playing absolutely horrendous today. Like, oh, finally, Waluigi's putting something up.
But it was all for naught as he would 0-4 on those Mega Strikes.
This motherfucker's playing like Angel Reese right now. He needs to lock in, bro.
Very impressive by Green Critter. After a Super Luigi special, Purple Koopa would steal the ball to tie up the game 2-2. Not even 10 seconds later, this ball movement, still being the main game plan of the Zap, would be put to use as Waluigi would lay in another goal with an assist from Purple Koopa.
Oh my god, he has the clutch G. He told you to shut the fuck up.
In the final seconds, the Greenest would try and get one more shot off, but Purple Shy Guy would steal the ball, and that would be the game. The ball movement was just too much as the Zaps would complete the comeback, final score being 3-2. Game of the day, as we would see a rivalry between these two teams, as I would like to call Kong Collision. DK and his Legion of Koopas versus Diddy and his not-so-pink Warriors. DK would start off by absolutely laying Diddy out. There's no love lost in this game, but even then, that is no match for not-so-pink Toad as he laid it in perfectly to go up 1. With 3 minutes 40 to go, DK uses his special and whams all his opponents away. This leads to a charge shot which he misses, but the ricochet would go back to a red Koopa to tie the game up. 2 minutes and 36 left to go. Burrow would steal the ball, pass it to Diddy, who gets another easy point in. My commentator then gave some great advice to DK to help out with winning.
I love the physicality, but we're looking like the 90s. Defense and no offense right now, bitches. Come on. Same game as us, bro. DK! Oh my god, DK! I'm sorry, DK.
After seeing DK shenanigans, with less than a minute to go, the Red Koopa jukes up the Pink Warriors defense and shoots another charge shot.
Bowser's doo-doo shit. DK going for some fun right there? I don't know. Like I said, DK is playing his own game right now, bro. Koopa with the trick shot right there. The fake out.
After this, the Pink Warriors could not score another goal, and DK and the Gigas would go on to win 3-2.
This next game is a real treat, as the Gigas will go on to face the Peters in the Classic. One of DK's Red Koopas would start off the game with a long dirt, scoring the first goal of the game.
DK already trying to put people in a hospital. That man's tremendous. Oh, insta score from Koopa to start off the game.
5 seconds later, P will use a Mega Strike to tie it up. About 20 seconds later, the Red Koopas would pass to a wide open DK to go up 2-1.
He coming with the physicality, he knew what he was playing for. But DK, oh fuck, he just was scared.
With 3 minutes 35 seconds left of playing time, Hammer Bro would fight for the ball, then pass it to Petey, who would then score, tying the game again to a piece. But DK would score another goal to go up 3-2. 10 seconds later, and another Red Koopa goal would make them go up 4-2. With half of the game over, can the Peters come back, or can the DK Gigas hold on for the rest of the game? After a full back and forth exchange, Monty would use a skill shot to try and get an easy goal over Brown Crew, but he just easily pulled him out the ground.
Petey Piranha tried again to use his Mudslinger combo,
But the Gigas defense was too resilient and got to him at the last second. After a full-on minute at the Gigas goal, the Peters finally got another score in as Hammer Bro would lay it in. The next question is, how could the Peters still win? Or could they win at all? As we have just a minute left to go.
Petey would then pass it to Monty, who would score it in to tie the game up 4 apiece.
Tie the game, Monty with the goal.
30 seconds left to go, Koopa would put in another goal to go up 5-4. This team has been playing up all game as we can see.
Then, this would happen next.
He chooses to get physical. That physicality might have costed him. To Dry Bones, to Monty, who puts it in? Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to sudden death. start of sudden death, DK starts off with a high in-your-face offensive, but Ritter would defend well as PD gets his special again. A little while later, Hammer Bro leads his team to try and get in Brown Critter's face, but he also plays well, as PD would try to then use his Mudslinger Mega Strike combo. DK would use his Thunder Slam at the same time, sending everybody flying. Then after a tackle from Monty and a steal from Darkbones, he would pass to PD, who would shoot in the game-winning score.
PD with the game-saving goal.
What a game. Following this game in an absolute slaughter, the Flames will rout the Greenheads 5-3. Man, Luigi can't get a break.
Your team did its best. Unfortunate, but for Team Bowser to finally get their first win, while Team Luigi remains 0-2.
Next up, we have the Pink Warriors versus the Zaps. This game would be back and forth in the final seconds of the game, the score being tied 2-2. Diddy Kong would get in a sneaky goal to win the game for the Pink Warriors. For the start of week 2, some GMs decided to switch up the team a bit. Dread's Agony decided on starting 2 mining modes at one-shot guys, while Shuka would stay with the same team. I bring up these two teams because they would face each other up next, as the Flames would rout the Pink Warriors 4-3, with Bowser hitting 2 goals in.
The Flames win again, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1.
Next up, we have the Greenheads versus the Peters.
Before the game started, Ro would notice the errors in his mostly defensive team. He would then switch out one of his green bones for another green boost. While I kept the same team because I didn't see a reason to change anything up. This would be a great mistake on my end, with Luigi and green boost scoring. Go with the steal to try and shoot and tie up the game, could not do it. Oh, Luigi lays it in again, the skill shot showing off. P would try and use his famous Mudslinger Mega Strike combo, but it was ineffective, as he missed every single shot. The Greenheads would use this to their advantage. They went up 3-0, and they never looked back, as they will win 3-2. As Luigi and the Greenheads get their first win. Luigi and the Greenheads get their first win of the season. The Zaps would switch out Purple Coops for Purple Blue, as they wanted better passing. But how would this change affect their shooting and defense? Well, Chomp passes it. Donkey Kong scores the ball with his head again. Koopa steals the ball, passes to DK, and he lays it in again. Team gotta do something. Luigi's team gotta come back. DK punches it in. Koopa again passes to the other Koopa. Koopa lays it in, could not get it, and he does get it! They both sucked, as the Gigas would go up to an early lead of 4-0, and the Gigas would win 5-3. The second half of week 2 started with some real change, as the only trade for the entire season took place, as Shoko would trade away Pink Toad for my Monty mode. The sole reason I traded Monty, I needed more speedy options and someone to take the load off passing from Hammer Bro. Shoko would trade his Pink Toad because he needed a heavy hitter, but as I stated, this would be the only trade for the entire season.
Now let's focus on the rest of the week 2 game with
The Gigas and Greenheads. After an amazing steal/assist from a red Koopa, DK would use his famous neutral beat to score the first goal of the game. Luigi would use not one, but 2 Super Luigis to finally put the Greenheads up on the board. Luigi had 2? I didn't even know that! Luigi scores it in! About 2:30 left to go. Green would get another steal and assist off to Luigi for his second goal of the game. 15 seconds later, DK would miss a shot that was bounced off of Critter's glove, and a red Koopa would lay in the easy shot to tie up the game. Meanwhile, the red Koopa's defensive passing would prove resourceful, as this Koopa sidekick squad would score again. This DK team would try their best to keep this Greenhead team from scoring, but they remained persistent, and with less than 20 seconds remaining, Luigi would get his third goal of the game. DK's team is proving why they're the best, right here, right now to us. Luigi! Again! He does it again! As we would head into another Sun and Deck game. DK and his Red Crews will rely heavily on their defensive presence, as they would get many opportunities to try and score, but Critter would not budge at all. An unfortunate penalty hit gave Luigi another Super Luigi, which would lead to the Greenheads having the field advantage. This, however, would not lead to a score. The Gigas would get another chance to score. Let's see how this turns out. Bananas. Not really, but they can do a lot. Boom. Again! Luigi! Luigi gets it again! Luigi wins 4-3. Luigi's proving why he is the GOAT. The Greenheads will win back-to-back games as they improve to 2-2. For the remainder of the season, the Zaps would switch Purple Boo out for Purple Koopa again, trying to find more of a balance around the team since both Shy Guy and Koopa share the same stat, while Toad would take over as the main facilitator. The Flames would keep the two Monty stacked since it seemed that being really aggressive works for them. For about 2 minutes, we would have a back and forth between the Cyan and Purple Shy Guys, but nothing would really transpire for Cyan Shy Guy after attempting 6 shots. That's an actual thing. He tried 6 shots. This is a very nothing game. I will not lie. There's just no. Oh, Monty can have an easy shot and passes it to Shy Guy who did not get that off. Shy Guy could not get any goal in. Waluigi tries to go in for a chip shot. Koopa goes for it again, could not get it in. Shy Guy passes to Koopa, nothing in. Chomp and Cyan Critter are doing wonders right now. Toad steals it. Shy Guy, nothing. Shy Guy finally scores it in. First goal in the game. The Purple Shy Guy would get an assist out to Purple Koopa to go up 2-0. Koopa with another goal. Then, Waluigi would score what I like to call a disappearing egg. Waluigi with wall. Let's see what can happen. Waluigi gets it in again with the disappearing egg. After this, they basically kept the game away as Koopa would score 3 more to put the game out of reach. Bowser would get 2 goals in garbage time, but the Zaps would win 5-2 in the dominant fashion. The Pink Warriors and the Peters would face off after their trade. Pink Toad wanted to prove that he can be a resourceful playmaker, while Montavious wants to prove that he can be a dominant main scorer. These are the teams that would be going into this as we see how this unfolds in the infamous Conga Coliseum. Diddy would be the first to make a shot, as he shot 3 times in a row since, for some reason, Red Critter would not hold the ball. Emerald would get another assist off to Petey, an interesting connection considering how slow they both are. The first half of this game seems closer than expected, but this entire final 2 minutes will show you how hectic this game could truly be. Berto would start off by passing the ball to Montavious, who would get an easy shot to go up 2-1. Monty passed to Monty. Monty scores it in! Monty's proving why he should have stayed on the team right there. Montavious would then use an ice shell to his advantage to get off a special shot, scoring another goal. They score in another one as Monty Mo gets a good skill shot in. With little time left on the clock, Petey would use the Mudslinger Mega Strike combo again, making the score 3-2. Petey would then do this. Petey scores again! What a score by Petey to tie the game up, and he has the Mudslinger! In the final seconds, the Pink Warriors would have one final stand, where a combination of Pink Berto and Montavious' shots would cause Red Critter to be out of position, leading to the game-winning score from Pink Berto. Toad passes it to Petey, cannot get it, it's game over. Diddy Kong beats Petey. What a game. Week 3 would start off with the Greenheads versus the Pink Warriors. The only thing notable that happened in this game was that Diddy would send Montavious into the Shadow Realm. Diddy Kong's acquisition and getting Monty has proven to be satisfactory. Ricocheting of steals happened right there. Diddy absolutely stole his Monty mold. I just realized that! Green Bones will lead in scoring with 2 goals this game as the Greenheads won 5-3. Meanwhile, the Peters would absolutely obliterate the Zaps, as both Dark Bones and Petey would score 2 goals each, as they would win 4-1. After that upsetting loss to the Zaps, Bowser and Cyan Shy Guy will leave Team Flames to an upset victory as they would beat DK 5-3. They are the best power team. Starting off with the 2 teams that played each other in the first game ever, the Flames and the Peters would have a rematch game. It would be an impressive back and forth early on, as Bowser would score in the first goal of the game. Dark Bones, now donning a Steelers out, would do another disappearing act to make it even. Pink Toad would then get a score off of Cyan Critter deflection to move the Peters up. Bowser would get very aggressive to score another point to tie the game. Then for almost 3 minutes, it would be a slugfest as both teams would fight each other. Until Dark Bones got a skill shot to make the Peters go up 3-2.
Right, Bones, he gets it!
Pierce would go on to win 4-3. To go back to the Pink Warriors and Giga's monkey rivalry Kong collision, this time it'd be a little bit different. DK would have the exact same team, while Diddy Kong has a relatively different team from the last time. The changes would start proving why they were needed, with shots from Montavious and Shy Guy. DK would eventually get a score in with a funky looking shot. Montavious would then use the items to his advantage to get off a skill shot to make the score 3-1.
Still, it looked like Monty was going to set up Diddy Kong right there. Monty, all by himself, he gets it in.
A line from DK to a Red Koopa would bring it down 3-2. DK would then tie it up as the Gigas were on all cylinders at this point. Later on, Diddy's pass to Birdo to try and score would actually lead to a DK score to put them up 4-3.
Guy with the steal. To Birdo. Birdo does not get it. Birdo slips over the banana. Diddy Kong passes it to Birdo. Can she get it? No, she cannot. DK again, silencing everybody as Diddy fumbles.
The Gigas would not look back as they would win the rivalry for the entire season. The Greenheads looked for vengeance after their blunder during the first game. With an effective passing game, the Green Blues and Luigi would keep this away by going up 3-0, while Luigi would get some garbage time Mega Strike goals, but it wouldn't be enough as the Greenheads would win 3-2. The Greenheads would go into the palace and show why they are the #1 team, as they would destroy my peers 4-2. The Zaps are still trying to recover after a terrible week 3. They will now have to go against the Gigas, the team who dominated them earlier.
Dog, DK going to get a tackle off first minute. Watch.
Fuck yeah. DK is gonna fucking just
watch.
How do you try and go for the ball? He's gonna punch somebody.
See, he did it already.
I told you, he's just gonna punch somebody.
DK would start off with a crazy forward aerial to score the first goal of the game. Purple Koopa would use a mushroom and ice shell to his advantage to get a skill shot, which led to a Waluigi score.
Man, that motherfucker fast.
Damn. What a shot.
Boy, DK looking fat as shit.
Waluigi would then get a disappearing egg, which made the Gigas GM upset.
Damn. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Waluigi with the disappearing egg, bro. No, he's disrespecting DK. Look at him.
That motherfucker cheated. You gonna take that shit, DK?
DK would then get another score to even up the game.
I can't even be mad at DK for real. DK with another
oh my
shot
god,
in,
DK.
bro.
Oh my god, DK. I'm sorry, DK. My bad for the disrespect. You're not Draymond Green. At least you can score the fucking ball.
The back and forth between captains would continue as Waluigi would get another shot over Brownford. Not his best game today, I will say that. With 50 seconds left, DK got in another score, going 3-for-3 on the game, which would lead into overtime.
That shit look like his fuck, DK. I'm not gonna lie, whatever, I guess. That bitch looked like even DK was surprised that shit went in.
And DK got his mega strike.
DK about to punch this bitch up. DK, you gotta shoot the ball, DK. Oh my god, DK.
I can't even be.
He just throwing hands, bro. DK, you gotta win the game.
He might win. Oh, he's getting it. He's getting it.
Oh my god. Oh my, no fucking shot, DK. No fucking shot. No fucking way, DK.
Alright, let's see. Oh, he won. He won one. He got all four. Perfect. Dog, how does that happen? How does that happen?
What?
What a game.
The motherfucker doesn't mega strike till now, and the bitch gets 4 of them in?
Bro, you've been charging that up.
The Gigas would somehow blow out the Zaps 7-3 in overtime, while DK set the record for the most points scored in a game, and the only captain to make every single mega strike. The Pink Warriors would use Montavious and Diddy to their advantage to avenge their loss to the Flames earlier in the season, beating them 2-1. One of my favorite plays of the season happened here as well. Bro.
Yeah, but how are you getting bitched by your minions? That's crazy
Dog,
work, Bowser.
wait, Diddy got 3 of them. Bro, wait, Diddy got all of them. Diddy, what are you doing, Diddy?
Yo, Crater about to clutch over, watch your shit.
Huh?
His ass did not clutch over.
Diddy could have hit
That
him
motherfucker folded. He folded under all pressure right there.
The Flames would rout the Gigas again, as the Gigas GM was especially mad at them for losing to the Flames once again.
I'm about to bitch slap this whole team in the locker room. Starting with bitch ass DK.
Red Koopa trying to be the hero.
Yeah, trying to be the hero for DK's bum ass performance today.
Diddy would start off with a Mega Strike to go up 3-0. They both have their Diddy Kong, another one. Another Mega Strike for Diddy Kong. Will he hit some this time? He's been really low on percentages on these Mega Strikes. Oh, he hits 3 shots in! He hits 3! What an amazing, impressive job by Diddy Kong. But then Luigi would get a Mega Strike himself, his first of the season. Luigi, his first Mega Strike. 4. How many will he get? Let's see. Jennifer, this is your time to shine. 1. It's 3-2 now. Not a bad showing from Luigi. For the rest of the game, it would be a defensive struggle for both teams until Luigi couldn't get that shot off. The Blues are back. Let's see what happens. Mario again could not get the shot off. His angles were taken. Luigi gets another shot! When Diddy Kong using that red card, he doesn't have it anymore. What an impressive play by Luigi, proving why he is the GOAT of this sport. We now head into sudden death. A green boot would get a steal and a pass to Luigi, who would win the game after being down 3-0, as the Greenheads would rack up 6 straight victories after an abysmal first week of the season. 20 seconds into the game, he would score twice to bring the game 2-0. With the shot, score. Go on the other color. Petey again, 2 scores deep already. After that, it was crickets until Purple Shy Guy would score a garbage time goal. So the Peters will win 2-1. Now with all of that out the way, let's take a look at the standings before we start the final week of this competitive Strikers League. Number 1 should be no surprise, as the Greenheads lead being 6-2. Number 2 also should not be a surprise, as the Peters sat at 5-3. Number 3 would be the Gigas, as they sat at 4-2. Number 4 was the consistently inconsistent Flames, being a mediocre 4-4. Number 5 was the Pink Warriors, sitting at 3-4-1 record. Number 6, last but definitely least, are the Zaphios, sitting at 2-5-1. The only team that was locked in for the playoffs at this point was the Greenheads, while every other team still had a chance to get in. Let's see how this final week will turn out. We would start off week 5 with a heavy hitter with the number 2 and number 3 seed going at it. However, the loss of Monimo would be noticed, as the Gigas would go up 2-0 early on. Petey would get in a single Mega Strike goal, and then Pink Toe would flip over Bird's head and then Toe gets it, not shoot it in. After this, the Gigas would destroy the Peters 4-3. Score looks way closer than the game actually was, I will say. The Greenheads would beat the Flames after starting 4-0 at the start of the game. They would win 5-4, but trust me, I kid you not, the Flames had no chance.
Now we have the Zabs versus the Pink Warriors. If the Zabs don't win this game, they face elimination.
For this game, the Pink Warriors would sub in Montavious again over Pink Birdo. I do not know why, however. This would prove effective, as the Zaps offense did not show up, and they would be exploited if they lost 3-1, meaning they were the first team eliminated. And with that, Team Waluigi has been eliminated from the playoffs. We have another banger to start off day 2 of week 5. You would think that the two MVP frontrunners would have a back and forth shoot off, but no. For the first 3 minutes, it was a completely scoreless back and forth defensive struggle, until Luigi would score it in. Within the final minute, DK would use his slam to get rid of everyone. Oh, it's over. DK cannot get it in. He has another one and he shoots it in. Score. Tied 1-1. Less than a minute to go. Just like before, there wouldn't be a scoring change for the rest of regulation. So we would enter sudden death. Koopa! Red Koopa finally puts an end to Luigi's reign. 12 seconds in with a DK assist, Red Koopa would score it in. Very anticlimactic, but this would end the Greenheads' amazing 7-game win streak, unlocking the Gigas as the 2nd seed.
Dark Bones would start off the game with a steal, skill shot, and goal to bring the Peters up by 1.
Pink Shy Guy would then score an assist from Pink Bones to bring it even. Pink Toad would get a flash assist off to Petey to bring the Peters up again. Montavious would use his burrow move to take out everyone on the Peters. Then he would pass it to Pink Shy Guy, who made in his 2nd goal of the day. With less than 30 to go, Pink Bones would get in an easy disappearing act to bring home the game for the Pink Warriors and win. Petey again gets it in 3-3 with 10 seconds remaining. Petey would lay in his 3rd goal of the game with 6 seconds remaining to force the game into sudden death. Unfortunately, it would be a fast sudden death as Diddy would score in the game-winning goal to make both teams 5-4-1 and officially eliminating the Flames. I'm not gonna lie to you, this game was the definition of tank bowl, as both teams was just not into it, especially the Zaphios. The Zaphios were trying to lose. Let's just kick off some highlights for this game. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Monimo gets the skill shot, cannot get it in. Wait, maybe Shy Guy gets it in. Luigi gets the disappearing. No, he was too slow. Kicking everybody down. Well, how will Waluigi use it? He doesn't use it at all. What is wrong with this man? Bowser with the dagger. It's 2-0. There's no way Waluigi can come back. Waluigi get the Mega Strike off? No, he cannot. Unfortunate season for his Waluigi Zaphiel team. Going a pathetic whopping 2-7-1. Dude. That's pathetic! How? How did you only get 3 shots on goal? No way. That is too pathetic. The playoffs will consist of the top 4 teams facing each other in best-of-5 sets. They will be ranked by record first. If there is a tie, I'll be seeing the head-to-head matchup first and then the point differential. Number 1 and number 2 shouldn't be a surprise, as the Greenheads and the Gigas would be the top 2 teams followed accordingly. Number 3 is surprisingly the Pink Warriors because of their domination of the Peters. Number 4 would be the Peters after an abysmal final week.
Now let's take a detour and talk about some awards for this year. For the least valuable player, we have Red Critter. Statistically, Red Critter is worse than Chomp. General Manager of the Year goes to Ro. Sixth Man of the Year belongs to Pink Bones. Game of the Year belongs to the Gigas versus the Peters Game 1. Goalie of the Year belongs to Green Critter. Defensive Player of the Year belongs to Dark Bones. Sidekick of the Year belongs to Montavious. Offensive Player of the Year belongs to DK. By a wide margin at that. And MVP of the Year goes to Donkey Kong. DK deserves this award because he was the best all-around player in general. Alright, now that that's all done, let's finally get into the playoffs, where we start off with the Gigas versus the Pink Warriors.
Pink Warriors would win 2-1 in the first game. Game 2 would take place at Bowser Stadium. Diddy Kong would get off a red card, sending DK and a red Koopa to the Shadow Realm again. With this play, Diddy Kong would get off 2 Mega Strike goals to put the Pink Warriors up 2-0.
Oh,
Koopa got him all! Koopa got him! I mean, Diddy got him all!
Dang! Oh, Lord, oh man.
Let's see how much he gets off.
One.
He got 2. DK would score twice for the Gigas to bring it closer, but the Pink Warriors would pull away again with Montavious scoring. To make matters worse, Diddy would then score another Mega Strike goal to go up 4-2, and the Pink Warriors would not look back as they would win. This was very bad for the Gigas, especially since their encounters in the regular season ended very differently. With these 2 wins from the Pink Warriors, it will come down to Game 3. Game 3 would start off with this miraculous play. They on it again. This is do or die for DK team. DK! He can get it! He gets it! And that would pretty much set the stage for the remainder of the game. DK would then get a live pass to set up the first red Koopa score of the playoff. DK would then get a long dart from half court to go up 3-0. All within the first minute of the game, by the way. This looked like the series would look very different after these quick scores. Diddy would then get 2 red cards, but a red Koopa and brown Critter would play some great defense, not even allowing a Mega Strike to go in. It's a madman. He's tired of the game. No, Koopa fell for the bait. Oh, it's a one-man stand with this Koopa. Diddy couldn't even get it. Dang. Uh-oh. He didn't even get one in.
Damn, what the hell was DK doing in the air like that?
He was coming back from that Diddy party. Again, the Diddy party. The Koopas are back. And another red card. Koopa could not get it in. But after 3 more red cards, Pink Bones will get a skill shot to score in the first goal of the game for the Pink Warriors. Oh, Diddy got punished. Diddy got punished.
Oh.
Drive Pink
Get
Bones.
bad, bruh.
Pink Bones with the score right there. Diddy would then get a pass off the Pink Bones from the other side of the stage to set up another Pink Bone skill shot and score. Diddy with the steal to Dry Bone. He might get the ball off again. He gets another one in!
Oh, man.
Diddy would then get off a Mega Strike, where again, he'll fail to make any ball in. But Montavious would tie it up 3 apiece. DK would then get off this miraculous shot to go up 1.
Tiebreaker here, man.
DK!
Damn, did it with the swiftness, man.
This monkey means business.
Hey!
Pink Birdo would then get in the shot, which made DK very furious.
DK get hit. Can't get in, man.
Birdo again, bro. DK is getting angry, bro. This next set of plays are very hilarious, so I'll let the commentary team take over this part. Mimo. Diddy Kong, another Diddy party. Diddy gets 2. Diddy! Monty couldn't get it off. This is close. Yo! What? Koopa with the steal to try and get the ricochet shot off. Standing goalie with another one. Monty. Uh-oh. Diddy might get it off. He gets it off. Brown Critter again.
The siren's going off. You know what that means. Oh,
Pink
man.
Bones for the dagger. For the dagger. The Pink Warriors will win, turning this entire rivalry on its head. DK would score in 3 goals this game, and Diddy on the other hand would use 10 red cards this game. Without scoring, to put into perspective, DK only had 2 Thunderslams. Hopefully by next season the Gigas fix their mistakes and work out a better roster to showcase Donkey Kong's full potential. Now with Kong Collision officially over for the rest of the season, we will be heading into the other playoff series, the Peters versus the Greenheads. Before the series started,
I noticed something about the Greenheads. The Greenheads passing game was really good. So I decided to try and do that as well. By that, I mean I switched out Red Birdo for Red Hammer Bro. Now, would this work? I have no idea, but hopefully it does. Game 1 was a slaughter, as every member of the Greenheads would score to beat the Peters 5-2, with the Green Blues scoring 3 of those goals. Game 2 was also a slaughter, but on the opposite side, as the Peters would finally beat the Greenheads 5-3, with Hammer Bro getting 2 goals and 2 assists. I really underrated him, I'll say that first. The Peters would then win back-to-back, beating the Greenheads 5-4. Game 4 would be the Greenheads' biggest test all season, and he knew it, as Green Bones would walk the ball down to hit in an easy shot in the first minute of the game. Easy, Boo just walks it down. Luigi would then get his special ability, which Greenhead's GM would dub as Perk Luigi.
Oh my goodness. Perk Luigi.
The Peters would not let that slide, as Dark Bones would hit a beautiful skill shot. Within the final 2 minutes, Pink Toad would miss a trick shot, giving the ball back to Green Critter, who would then pass it to Boo, who passed it to Luigi, who then scored. On the next Greenhead play, there would be some errors from Red Critter, as he allowed Green Blue to score in another goal. Hammer Bro would be able to get off another skill shot, which allowed PD to get in an easy score. But that would be the last score of the game, as the Greenheads would win 3-2, which means we would be heading to Game 5. Oh, again with the Hammer Bro with the steal. The PD scores it in first. What an uncanny event. It's usually Luigi that scores first.
Rip though, like, man.
This would set the tone as a heavy hitter, an all-or-nothing Game 5, to see who would be moving on to the finals. The Greenheads would answer back quickly with the Green Bone score, and then after 2 minutes of back and forth, Hammer Bro would make a pass from across the world to Petey for another score. Hammer Bro to Petey, in, just in.
Luigi's gonna pull right through, man.
Green Bones would take advantage of a deflection from Red Critter to score his second goal of the game. Luigi then made his second goal of the game, giving the Greenheads their first lead the entire game. The Peters would answer back effectively, as Petey would make his third goal of the game. The Petey scores it to tie the game 3-3. Dark Bones would try and make in another skill shot, but accidentally hit Luigi. Will let into this exchange. Hammer Bro, Green Bones steals it. Luigi might have just saved this game for this team and this series.
They don't do no sudden deaths, man.
20 seconds left. How can the Peters respond?
They need a shot.
Luigi,
And they get
that's it. It's game. The Greenheads are going to the finals to face the Pink Warriors. With that, the Greenheads would move on to the finals to face a familiar opponent. Peters would have a long offseason to think about what they needed to improve on to get a championship secured for this franchise. Let's just go back and see who are these teams. The Greenheads and the Pink Warriors had a similar start, both needing major adjustments to find out what works best, both beating the Peters twice, and both making the biggest moves to come together and win. There is no words to describe how much of a change the Greenheads have made since week 1. After blowing a 2-0 lead to the Zaps and getting destroyed by Bowser, they would go on a masterful winning streak to become the best team in the league by far. Meanwhile, the Pink Warriors showcasing an amazing all-around defense and great passing from Diddy Kong himself, sweeping the team that has had their number the entire season to Gigas and making the finals. This will be the best time for the Pink Warriors to prove that they can compete. Let's see how this championship game goes for them.
put on my tab, man. Put on the team tab, bro. Put on the team tab, bro. We got a lot of funds, bro. Because we come from the palace. Hey.
Game 1 would be a massacre. The Greenheads would deconstruct this Pink Warriors team and beat them 4-1, as Luigi and Green Bones would get 2 goals each. Game 2 would kick off where Game 1 ended, as Green Bones would do this.
Green bones already! Already! It's only been 5 seconds, bro! After that, however, Diddy would get a red card, taking Luigi away, which allowed Diddy to get a pass off to Montavious, who then scored it in. That would not be the end of it, as Pink Burrow would get in on the action, off an assist from Montavious. Diddy would then get a rebound off of a Pink Burrow miss to bring them up 3-1. After this, Green Boo would absolutely pass the moon to Green Bones to bring the score closer. For the next minute and 30 seconds, Jennifer would hold off as the Greenheads' barrage of shots was relentless. She would still hold her ground and not allow a score to get in until he's all by himself. This could be it. He gets it. He gets it at the last second to tie up the game. What a shot. Man. Luigi would get another Super Luigi in Sunday, but it would not be as effective as it has been all season in this game. This would be great for the Pink Warriors.
Hurt Luigi.
Birdo gets it in.
No, Hurt Luigi.
Game 3 was just as thrilling. Green Bones would make the first shot of the game again, followed by a Luigi half-court shot to bring the Greenheads up by 2. Diddy Kong would take advantage of a failed disappearing act and score the easiest goal of the entire series. The Greenheads would use some trickery and top-tier passing capabilities to get Green Bones another score to make the score 3-1. For the next minute 30, the Pink Warriors would be in the Greenheads' grill, but Critter would hold his ground for as long as he could, until Pink Burner would notch in another score for the Pink Warriors.
Might be a good shot. We can't get out the zone, man. We get fried. Get out of there.
Burrow finally
they
hits
put
it
the
in.
defense on us, please. They put the defense on us.
They locking you up. They clamping you up.
We can't get past half court.
Montavious would join in on the scoring action as he would send in a long dart to tie it all up. Money meteor hit right there, ties the game.
Our food, man. 30, about 40 seconds, man.
Dang, ball movement of a century right there.
Come on, Luigi, man, you're the GOAT of the sports, man.
After this play, the Greenheads would keep it away, which meant the Pink Warriors would have to win the next game against the #1 team in the league. The first minute was a defensive back and forth until Diddy Kong got his signature red card, obviously, to offer him vulnerability, which led to an easy score for him. After this, both Green Bones and Pink Bones would hit back-to-back skill shots, which wasn't effective for Green Bones, unfortunately, but for Pink Bones, it would lead to another Diddy Kong score. Pink Bones with the steal. Burrow, charge shot, hits Monty, no. Diddy! There's no words that need to be said for what happened next. The Greenhead team doing as they always do, heavy passing. Pink Burrow would then put up a shot to bring it 3-1. This was looking like it may be the end for game 4. The Greenheads defense just wasn't showing up. Maybe this Diddy Kong team figured it out. Maybe they got it all together and will win the championship in 5. Or maybe Luigi was just giving them a head start. Green Bone, dang, they just hitting each other, dang. Luigi again.
My bet's on Green Bone.
Green Bones might make this one interesting, huh? Luigi automatic.
We're waiting for you, Luigi. Bring it home, man.
Luigi again. 3 in a row. Montavious Porter Jr. Green Bones is just too nice with it. He puts the dagger in. Luigi would score the first 4 Greenhead scores. 3, 2, 1, and that's it. Luigi wins the series, Luigi wins the finals, Luigi wins the first championship, leading them to victory, making them the Season 1 Ultimate Charge League champion.
Roll out the green carpet. Team Luigi, Rocky Roll.
They had a phenomenal run. Congratulations to the Greenheads. And with that, that is the end for Season 1. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing y'all in Season 2.